surgical instruments that hadn't been cleaned from the previous surgeries. He started screaming.
Ah! You need to understand, you're in a very gloomy and horrible tent. You have piles of legs cut there, piles of arms cut. There's blood all over the place. My tools are full of blood. We don't know anything about blood disease, so we don't clean them from one surgery to another. In this context, you need to scream. Ah!
He's going panic state, forcing me to
We have no anesthesia in the 18th century. Only a little bit of rum for courage, okay? Alright, maybe another sip because you seem to enjoy it. Not too much. The rest is for someone else.
I also took a sip to get back on my feet, since the last surgery didn't enjoy his plan.
Yeah, of course I'm dying.
When he was properly installed on my surgical table, I assessed the state of the wound. The swelling was quite serious around the calf and the leg was slightly out of line, which could mean a compound fracture of the tibia and the fibula.
Your leg, you have those two bones. Tibia, fibula. Simple fracture, one is broken. Double fracture, both are broken. Compound fracture, it's a mess. Like this. Yeah. See the bones coming out of it, it's quite a disgusting view, yeah.
I had to be absolutely sure that the bullet was impossible to extract. I inserted my finger directly into the patient's open wound. He started screaming.
Oh!
And insulting me.
You white! That is... I don't know how to express myself. Never been much insulted in my life. Of course, I'm trying to find the bullet with my fingers because lead is poisonous. Unfortunately, in this case, I can't find it.
After a thorough inspection of the wound, I concluded that the bullet was impossible to extract because it had exploded against the bones. An amputation below the knee was absolutely necessary to prevent gangrene from developing into the wound. I broke the news to this poor man.
I'm going to cut your leg.
He started to cry.
Why?
And between his sobbing, he told me to do what I had to do.
Just get over with. I will.
I asked my assistants to bring me several strips of cloth. I wrapped them around the higher part of the lower leg several times and then over I installed a tourniquet.
Tourniquet is just to squeeze the leg to make the blood flow in his leg to stop it. In fact, can you hold it for me today, George? Thank you.
Once the blood flow was stopped, I used the scalpel.
Scalpel is just to cut the skin. I will not cut in a straight shape. I will make large forms of views because I need flesh to sew over the wounds after the surgery. So it's very painful. George, like this. And now I need you to peel your legs like a banana to see the muscles. You like bananas? Don't think about bananas then.
Once the skin was removed, I used the surgical knife to cut through the muscles.
The muscles, it's very easy to cut in fact. Very easy with this little surgical knife. But the tendons, you know this white part that links your muscle to your bone, it's very difficult to cut. I need to slip my knife under it and make it snap. But, ow!
The patient fainted and went forward. Probably because the pain was unbearable. Then it was a good time to use the tenaculum.
Tenaculum is to seize the veins and arteries. I cannot pick them with my fingers. Way too slippery. It's like a Chinese noodle. So I take this tenaculum here, seize them, I burn the extremity, and then I can make them go back inside the leg. Like this.
Once the bones were cleaned of any remaining muscles, I started to sew them with the surgical saw.
Last step, I just saw the bones with this specialized saw.
The patient unluckily woke up during the next procedure and fainted. Therefore, the bones being clean, I only had to stuff the flaps of flesh over the bones with some wax thread that the shoemaker gave me.
Alright, take this out. Whoop, like this. Yep, I sew it up. Hey, George, wake up! Here's the brand new normal leg. Yeah, you need to stand up on one foot, and you need to give me back your uniform. Because I will need to give it to a soldier which has two legs.
But you're alive.
You're alive. You should thank me. You're welcome. Go back to your place.
Good.